I think it's a very big day for the law-abiding citizens of India. Secondly, the Honorable Judge Sahab has said that these people have been enjoying a political patronage. Now, this is very clear that Gandhi family, the Nehru Gandhi family, who perpetrated the riots, who are responsible for the riots, and right from, I say, Rajiv Gandhi till date, Congress government tried to protect them, give them political berths, give them member parliament seats and making them ministers. I think he is a big fish which has come into the net. This is not only the case against him, there are other cases in the court. And we demand capital punishment for him. And he must take the names of his political masters, who were the people who ordered these riots, the big family Rahul Gandhi's family. I think time is there. Now Sajjan Kumar, Titler, and the today who's been sworn in as Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister, a case must be registered against him also, Kamal Nath.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi, in an interview to a channel, had said that, well, yes, when he was asked, do you know that Congress is involved in the 1984 Sikh riots? He had said, yes. Some people of the Congress party were responsible for the 1984 Sikh riots. Some people of Congress party was responsible for 1984 Sikh riots. Despite that, Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi ji did not act against a single person.
आप अगर छिंदवाड़ा जाके देखेंगे तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि छिंदवाड़ा के लिए उन्होंने जो किया है वो मध्य प्रदेश के लिए अब करेंगे और करके दिखाएंगे। ये केवल हवाबाजी नहीं है जैसे मोदी जी की सरकार की होती है, शिवराज सिंह चौहान की हवाबाजी है। ये हो गया, वो हो गया, वो फोटो छाप देते हैं विदेशों के कि हमारे यहाँ हो गया, इसलिए ऐसा नहीं होगा।
This is a big victory, and I want to thank media who has been supportive throughout this time. I want to thank the judiciary. I want to thank Justice Muralidhar and Justice Vinod Goyal. They have sent a very strong message that the people, when they are in power, don't think that you can get away and you can play with the law. The law will catch up with you one day. And if you do these, Sajjan Kumar was young when he committed these crimes. Now his whole old age, till his death, he has to spend in prison. So this is a very, very big message. It's not only for 84, it is even relevant in the present time also.
So what if they approach the Supreme Court to reverse the order of the House?
No, we are sure Supreme Court will not interfere.
And sir, do you think, what do you have to say on, the irregularities that were done during the case?
No, that we had pointed out to the court. Though the illegality in courts have said.
Let us be very clear. This has been a very long, continuous legal process at different levels for different people. Several have been acquitted. Several have been convicted by higher courts. Several have been convicted after having been acquitted. So I think these are legal processes which should not be drawn into the cheapness of daily political discourse, because that hurts the judicial process. We have to all go by the process. After all, the man concerned also has his rights of appeal, and we have to just await that process instead of speculating politically on such matters.
एक आंतरिक सुरक्षा के प्रति बहुत सुनहरी पहल है और आखिरी नहीं है, लेकिन इस मामले में जितने और भी आरोपित लोग हैं उन सबके खिलाफ कड़ी कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि जो घाव हैं 1984 के दंगों के पीड़ित लोगों के, उसको भरने में तो बहुत समय लगेगा, वो तो नहीं भरे हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा भी मरहम लगाने से उनको आत्मा को थोड़ा सुख चैन मिलेगा।
Abhishek Manu Singhvi there, well, he says that let's not politicize it. Well, it seems to be a standard line taken by the Congress party as of now. But he also said, Nalini, that Sajjan Kumar has a right to appeal. So let him go ahead, which means that officially Congress agrees that they are going to put all their legal force behind Sajjan Kumar to actually challenge this verdict by the Delhi High Court.
Well, Sakal, it's very interesting how all of these top lawyers from the Congress party are making these statements about how this case should not be politicized and how Sajjan Kumar has not only a right to appeal but also the fact that it's a legal process. The point of the matter is that this entire case, the entire 1984 Sikh genocide that actually happened, has politics at the very core of it. The reason why it actually took place was because of the death of the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. This was a direct impact and a direct repercussion of that very same act, which is why politics is at the very bottom of it, it's at the very core of it. So coming forth and saying that this is a case that should not be politicized is absolutely wrong. And second of all, for Abhishek Manu Singhvi and Kapil Sibal, people who are extremely senior lawyers, to come forth and say that there is a legal process that needs to be completed, they need to remember that as of now, this is the final judgment coming in from any court of law. If and when Sajjan Kumar decides to appeal to a higher court, that is when the matter will be pending before the Supreme Court of India. But as of today, Sajjan Kumar stands convicted, he stands guilty, he needs to be put behind the bars. The Delhi High Court has given him time only till the 31st of December to go ahead and surrender himself. So at a time like this, how can they talk about it being a legal process and not the fact that there are such strong words coming in from the Delhi High Court, where they've spoken about Sajjan Kumar's involvement, they've spoken about the political patronage that he was receiving, and more importantly about how crimes like these, crimes against humanity, people need to be made accountable for that and people need to be put behind bars.
And the accountability and responsibility needs to be fixed, and BJP and Akali in fact have hit out hard at the Congress party. Well, this clearly has been a fallout of the killing of former Prime Minister. So how can Congress say that don't politicize the matter? We're going to slip into a very, very short break. Nalini continues to stay with us on this big story, Sajjan Kumar convicted. That continues to remain our hashtag as well. Stay with us.